Add a circle. In the edit mode, I just want one vertex, so press Ctrl I to invert the selection, then delete the rest. Now add a screw modifier. Increase the screw value. This is what gives us the spiral shape. And one more iteration. Extrude this vertex to build the ring's profile. Increase the steps to smooth out the circle and add more edges around the ring. You can also change the angle to control how much the ring wraps around itself. Now apply the modifier, and this is a huge ring. I want to scale it down. The size of your object actually matters because object scale affects how the lighting reacts. I will add a solidify modifier to give it some thickness. And make sure to apply the scale. Press Ctrl A and apply scale, because the solidify thickness value depends on the actual scale of your object. And keep in mind that this number depends on the scale of the ring that you're working on. Now apply the solidify modifier and add a bevel. Again, the bevel value depends on the size of the model that you're working on, so adjust it until it looks right. Press Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision surface modifier. Now build whatever scene fits your style. Just keep the focus on the ring. I used a cube, so it works as a simple display stand, nothing fancy, just something clean. And now I want to add an HDRI. It's not the main light source, it's just to light the background. And make sure that you're rendering in cycles, not EV, to get accurate reflections and realistic materials. Now for the material, I'm going to speed through this part because I already have a full tutorial on creating a realistic gold material, and I will leave the link in the description. Now for the plane, I'm using a gradient texture to get that soft color fall off in the background. Now, before adding any lights, I want to position the camera first. That way I can place the lights based on where the camera actually is. I'm going with 3/4 angle. rotate 60 degrees on X and negative 400 on Z. I will also change the focal length to 120. And for lighting, I will start with an area light. Rotate on y-axis and position it until you get a nice highlights on the ring. Now to get a clean highlight shape, I will add a plane and position it directly in front of the light. I will add a copy rotation constraint, target it to the light, and go to the object properties. Under visibility, turn off diffuse, glossy, and transmissions. Hide the plane so you can see the difference, so it gives us contrast instead of flat lighting. I will add a second area light to fill in that darker side of the scene. Last step, I will add a bevel on the sharp edges of the ring. This edge is looking a little sharp and unrealistic, so I want to add a little bevel to soften it.